Hey, this is Valor talking, and this is our first run of the Ruins of Kel Voreth. I'm going to try and give some explanation about how we got through this instance, explain some of the various things we need to interrupt, and how we took care of the bosses. We start off here pulling the 3 trash packs individually. These guys are pretty easy. You just he does a mighty cleave, I think it's called, or a mighty swing. Just interrupt or dodge it. We try to interrupt it, and that's pretty much it for these guys. The next trash pack is a little bit more difficult. She's the Necromancer, and she does a move called Wail of the Dark Witch, which you definitely want to interrupt that. So save your interrupts for that. There shouldn't be much else. And just AoE the mobs down.
And drop.
This is the final trash pack that you have to pull. Again, on this guy, just try to interrupt his mighty swing. If you have to, you can dodge out of it, but it's better to practice interrupts. As soon as this trash pack dies, the boss will spawn and he'll go over to the far end of the room.
Double kill. Triple kill. Your journey into Kel Voreth ends.
Alright, so right now the boss is coming in, all the other trash packs are getting away, so we're getting in position. He'll first be attackable at this point right here, so we just decide to fight him here. You'll see all the traps spread around the room, the little circular traps, and yeah, sorry about this frame lag. It's hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know why the recording messed up a little bit, but the important thing here is that all the DPS and healers need to be on the side of the boss, because he does frontal and backward cleaves. And right there he does a move called Thrash, which has to be interrupted. It's absolutely important to interrupt that. Right after the first Thrash, you saw he just did Bellow, which is a large AoE. It'll knock you back, do some damage, and it'll disarm you. And right after that, he spawns these 4 adds that they usually won't target the tank. They'll usually focus on the DPSers and healers. And you basically just need to run away from them and lead them into the circular traps. When they get in the trap, that'll essentially just kill them. Here's Thrash again. Again, interrupt that, and then just reset, get on his side again.
It's murderous from that.
Oh, little bitch. You saw he just did Murderous Frenzy. As far as I know, that just makes him do more damage, and it does change his behavior a little bit. He'll do a new move, which you're about to see in a second. I believe he targets me with it. Yeah, this is it, Mutilate. So he targets one player, jumps at them, and then he starts spamming this frontal telegraph. You just essentially roll through him, like roll away from it, and that should be it. If you do get hit by Bellow there, like you saw me do, try and find your weapon. I couldn't actually see the weapon names until I downloaded BG plates, so you can roll through your weapon to get attacking or healing a little bit sooner. Hello. The fight essentially just repeats from this point onward. The only tricky thing is he will sometimes use Thrash later, like around this part of the fight. I don't think we got it here, but he can use it below 50%, so you need to be on the lookout for that. Usually he won't. Usually he'll just keep bellowing over and over again until you kill him.
Let's kill him.
Alright, nice job. And that's basically it for the first boss. He's definitely the easiest boss of this veteran dungeon. And so we just quickly move on. And this will be the first point that you can see the optional objectives that you get. So we got an interesting one. We only got 1 optional objective at this point. You can get anywhere from 1 to 4. And you will get a total of 4 all the way through. So by getting 1 here, it means that the later part of the instance will have 3 of them. We did actually luck out with the optionals, but this is definitely doable no matter which optionals you get.
No. Kill these right here. Kill these guys right here. We'll go to the bridge and grab that one. It gives a small buff, and then we'll do boss.
So right there, we cut out a lot of the trash. Unfortunately, my video recording is it's freezing a lot when I move my character, I guess. It's probably just my computer. But the trash isn't that bad. You basically will choose how much trash to actually attack based on the optional objectives that you get. Since we only got the one to access the data storage, we are essentially skipping as much trash as possible. These packs right here are not skippable. You have to do them. They're right next to the boss. So we're taking care of them. He does a move called Exterminate. It's extremely powerful. It will kill someone in about 1 second or less. So you essentially want to, if you can dodge it, it's pretty easy, but you can also practice your interrupting on that. You ready for it? Exterminate.
Watch out.
Exterminate.
Alright, go over to the bridge.
Let's get the thing, get the buff.
Fuck, that might be good for me. I'm taking it.
Alright.
Actually, I don't even know.
Oh look, there's another one over there.
It's BOE, just greed roll
Yeah,
or
there's
whatever, it
another
doesn't
one over
matter.
Alright, well
There's
don't,
one right
don't get it after the fight. Get it after the fight. Group up.
Probably been smarter to grab the one closer to the boss.
It's cool.
Doesn't matter.
I didn't see it, so we got it.
We actually shouldn't have wasted time on this because like we don't need the buff at the beginning of the fight, but it's cool. We wasted more time than we saved.
It's a minute, so we have decent.
We're good, we're good.
Alright, so this is the beginning of the fight. Not much here. You essentially just dodge the little circular telegraphs on the ground, and you attack the boss, and he'll quickly go to the next phase, which you see here. So here we just waited by the door. The bombs always go to the exact same spot, so one will pop out right here. You just burn it down, and then you wait here by the door. Range DPS can actually hit him behind the door, which is an interesting bug. Because of that, if you're tanking this fight, you want to be careful. I always have to taunt, because our Spellslinger Magi ends up pulling more threat than I do, as he's behind the door. At this point, you're just taking him backwards. Every time you see those bombs spawn, you want to move the boss, because they're going to go to wherever people were standing at the time, and then they're going to explode. This is the third phase of the fight, and here these constructs are going to focus on someone, and if they get to them, they'll explode and kill that person and anyone nearby. We're actually experiencing a bug that we've never seen before right now, where 2 of these constructs are spawning at a time. Usually only 1 will spawn at a time. This ended up working out well for us because the phase ended extremely quickly. That phase will go on a lot longer. Under normal circumstances. You essentially just want to root, pull back, snare those ads, do anything you can to slow them down. Eventually the phase will end, and you'll know it's ending because the constructs start self-destructing.
Fuck this bug.
It's alright, it's
No, it could
okay,
be
it's
good.
actually
It
good
could
for
be
us,
good.
it's fine.
I'm locked
So beginning during this phase, and it's a little difficult to see because again my video is lagging, one person will get tethered at a time. You really want to free that person as quick as possible because you still have to keep dragging around the boss to dodge the bombs. During this phase, all 5 people will become tethered, and this is where the fight begins to get difficult, and strategy will make a huge impact. So what we do here is we try to pull everyone to the outer edges of the room because those waves that he's doing, the seismic shock, they do not reach the outer edges of the room. So at that point, you just want to free all 5 tethers and get outside of the range of those shockwaves as quick as possible. Alright, burning. Moving him. Here, the suppression wave, you have to interrupt that. I mean, you can dodge it if it gets through, but it's a lot easier to interrupt. So, you gotta be on top of that. It's only about a 1 second cast time. Alright, nice job. This is the construct phase again, and so this is what it's actually supposed to look like. One construct will come out at a time. The only difference is that now bombs are coming out as well, and they'll explode as they've been doing the whole fight. So it adds a little bit of complexity. As you can see here, we're just trying to DPS them down as quick as we can, stun them, pull them back. Our particular group makeup was 2 melee DPS, and so it's really not good when they get chosen. So you saw Carey get chosen there. He's a stalker DPS, so he essentially can't help with the ads at all when he's being chased. We just go we just go around the outer edges of the room, and then when you see them self-destructing like that, that means that phase is ending. And at this point, the fight is almost over. You just have one last boss phase, and the key here is to continue interrupting Suppression Wave, to continue moving him out of the bombs. So you see those bombs are on the way? We want to move him now. You'll see me start running away. And then people will still get tethered, so you want to free them from the tether. There's Carrie getting locked down. And that's basically it. You just finish him off and move on.
Just burn.
There we
Alright.
fucking
Keep
go.
going.
Woo!
Keep
Let's
going.
fucking go.
going,
Let's,
keep
let's not fuck this up.
Grab this thing on the left.
Do you need that for
Yeah.
you need that for heal?
I don't know. Whatever. Just keep going.
Grab the thing on the left.
It's
Grab
light,
it
so
on
you
the
can't
left.
need it,
I
so
got
I'm
it.
needing it.
Alright, go ahead.
Carrie's got it.
Alright, everyone, are you up here, Misha?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here with you.
Burn ore supplies, forges, and battle sworn, and dark witch.
Yeah, but that's actually a good one because we end up killing 5 of them anyway, so it's totally cool.
What time are we at?
We're at 13 minutes. We have dodge and make focus.
We have a ton of time.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have plenty of time. But let's really focus on the last boss. Really want to one-shot him.
Yeah, let's just focus on getting this shit done.
We will. Just kill these guys. It'll be quick.
Yeah, the pad's going here. It's gonna take too long. One, interrupt two. So
Right,
Yeah.
right. Stay grouped up because I guess these dogs lose aggro. I don't know.
It's one of his abilities.
I used 2.
yeah, so we interrupt.
Release a hand. That's what it was. They lose it. Magi, are you like
I already
super
used my
hard?
taunt, so
I'm like stacked.
Okay,
I
okay.
need heals.
Yo, Magi, the tank's fine.
No, that's why I was looking for it.
5 seconds on my
Beastmaster's
taunt.
dead.
Okay.
Double kill.
We got one supply
So
right
war
here on the right.
supplies, forges, and battlesworn. Dark witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a supply.
It's the Dark Witches and then those big, huge guys that we do like 1-2 interrupts on. Very
Skip this
easy.
pat.
Yep, don't aggro them.
And we have forges too, which are easy.
Yeah, we get all
Yeah,
those
we
on the way
always
up.
we have to get them anyway. I think.
Alright, so right here, you're going to see us fight a mob that is pretty difficult, and I'm pretty sure that we wipe on it actually, because we didn't equip it as spell. This is the Voreth Dark Witch, and in addition to having 2 moves that need to be interrupted, one of them I believe is Impending Doom, and the other one we should see shortly, but she puts a, yeah, Rupture, you have to interrupt that. There's a dot on us right now, and you see it's killing us. You can actually see it above my character, it has 1 second left. And we just pulled too quickly. We didn't let anyone put a dispel on their bar, so we wiped to this really quick. We don't lose a lot of time, but we probably lose, you know, about a minute or a minute and a half. So yeah, essentially make sure you have your interrupts ready and make sure you have a dispel ready.
Yeah, Meller's stealth.
I got it. I got the forge.
Okay, nice, nice.
I have my interrupt back.
Okay.
You're ready.
I mean, she only has 2 interrupt.
No, 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 no.
I still have 1.
I used my
I use both.
dodge. Dodge. That hits fine. Dodge.
Dude,
Wow.
that.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Here we go. Pulling the big guy. Must
Yeah.
be, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so everyone remember your quadrants, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Focus. So right here, we've already set up on previous attempts where we're going to go during the so-called fireball phase, which you'll see later. You essentially have to split up around the room and grab these balls of fire before they reach the boss. So you'll see that in a few, but you'll want to set up with your group ahead of time who's going where, to what part of the room. So right here he's going to do a move, a hammer that creates a volcano. Yeah, volcanic strike. So we set up interrupt rotations on that.
Do we have 5 interrupts?
I have one.
Yep.
I have 1.
Got one.
Alright, flames. Alright, right here is the fireball phase. So you see these balls of fire, they're moving towards him. You just have to get them before they reach him, or else he'll do large AoE damage on the raid.
I use both, but we should
I
be
have
good.
my-
I have one. I have one.
I have 1. We have 5?
I'm dodging it.
I used one.
Alright, so what we saw there is sometimes you won't be able to interrupt that volcanic strike. You cannot dodge it to the sides because he tracks you. You have to dodge it by moving backwards. And so here's the, essentially the dodging phase. You just have to dodge these little, fire saw blades that he's shooting out by moving side to side. Alright, here we go. You're ready to interrupt. Be ready. Interrupt, interrupt. Nice. Alright, get ready. It all comes down to this. All comes down to the fireball phase. Don't get hit by discs. Get your fireballs. So this fireball phase coming up is a little bit more challenging because he actually shoots out those saw blades while you have to gather the fireball. So they always spawn in the exact same spot. So right there you saw I just ran right for those two because I knew they'd spawn there. So it may take you a couple attempts to get used to where they go, but it's a lot easier if you just know where to run right at the start.
We're good.
Burn him, burn him. Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt.
Interrupt.
We got this shit. Go, go, go.
Burn.
Balls. We did it. 27 minutes. We kicked that dungeon's ass.